a lot of exciting events going on. So let's see what's going on in aerospace in September. NASA hasn't launched its own rocket since 2011, but that changes now.
NASA's next big space endeavor to go back to the moon is called the ARTEMIS program. The rocket that'll get us there is called the Space Launch System, or SLS, a rocket with more thrust than the Saturn V, which brought us the Apollo program in the 1960s. This makes the SLS the most powerful rocket ever made. The mission entitled Artemis 1 will lift off from the Launch Complex 39B at Kennedy Space Center in Florida. This uncrewed mission of the SLS will carry the brand new Orion crew capsule around the moon to test the capabilities of the entire system. This is our Apollo, so let's light this candle.
Blue Origin's new SHEPHARD rocket will take off from Texas on a suborbital trajectory, meaning that it just gets above the Kármán line but then it comes straight back down. The booster lands in the desert, as well as the capsule. On this mission, there is no crew, it is just 36 different payloads from academia, research institutions, and others. The most common orbital launch around the globe is SpaceX's Starlink satellites, and this month is no different. Something interesting about these Starlink launches is that the first 2 of the month will have rideshare payloads. This includes the Sherpa LTC-2 and the Blue Walker 3. Going to a couple small sat companies, the first being Firefly. The mission to the Black will be the second demonstration mission for the brand new Firefly Alpha launch vehicle. This also will have a few educational payloads on board. Next is Rocket Lab. The mission, The Owl Spreads Its Wings, will be the second of 3 launches on board ELECTRON for Synspective. This is to put Synspective's Stri-X radar satellites into low Earth orbit. Now, a really cool event to happen in September is DART's impact. About 9 months ago, SpaceX launched DART, a NASA payload that'll purposefully crash into an asteroid to deviate its path. On September 23rd, DART will purposefully crash itself into Dimorphos. Now, as the last launch of the month, SpaceX will launch the mission entitled Transport and Tracking Layer. This mission includes the payloads Transport Trans 0 and Tracking Trans 0. Transport Trans 0 is a network of 10 satellites to provide data connectivity. Tracking Trans 0 is 4 payloads that have infrared sensor for missile warning and tracking systems. Now on to our favorite segment, Moon Time. The full moon for the month of September is on the 10th, and the new moon is on the 25th. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Go Artemis!